What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and today I'm going to be listing some stuff. I'm going to be showing you some cool stuff, talking about some things. We are in crunch time. It's time to get stuff listed as much as possible because this week there's two big rummage sales. It's starting. We're in the season right around the corner. There's some big community garage sales, and I need to make some room. And I don't want to send anything to storage. I want to get it listed and sold rather than do that. But this is kind of what triggered me today to start this video. I got this big loader at a Goodwill for $4.99 if you didn't catch it. I fully expected it to be incomplete, have to sell it as parts. Many times when you buy these things, you know, they've been played with by the kids, and then those kids grow up and they pass them down to their kids and they play with it. The stuff's not in good shape, it's broken. This is immaculate, honestly, for the age and being a toy like this. Like, it's even got the little rocks that the dump truck uses. All the stickers complete and on there in great condition. This little cardboard piece. So I'm going to ask probably full price for this. From what I'm seeing, probably price is $75 and sit on it for a while to see if anybody wants it complete and in good condition like this. But I also got some stuff over here we need to deal with. I actually got this mousetrap game. I think I'll count that next. Maybe we'll get lucky and all the pieces will be in there. It's not something I'm super happy about buying. It was just old, and I opened the box and it looked like it was well taken care of, so we'll see. I paid $6.99 for it, so I think at some point I can make money just selling the parts, so I'm not too worried about that. I also got this castle I bought toward the end of garage sale season last year, and it's unfortunate because it's in really good condition as well. It does have this bag of pieces, which is where the big money is. I was going to sell the castle. The problem is the size. The size of this makes shipping very expensive, so you can't price it super high. Unfortunately, it is missing like a couple pieces. I think one that goes there, and the trap door was broken. It wasn't working 100% correct. So what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is take like the cannon off, some of the doors, the drawbridge, stuff like that, and sell the parts. This is in such good condition. I hate to separate it. I hate to throw away the main piece. It's just not worth selling on eBay when you consider the shipping, and you're taking a big risk because if you sell this, and even if the buyer pays, $40 to get this, and you're only selling it for $10 or $15, because that's probably what you'd have to sell it for. With the broken piece and missing some pieces. What if they return it? Then all of a sudden you're forced to pay the $40 return shipping, refund their $40. You could be out of $80. It's just not worth it. Honestly, I might just strip it and then maybe donate it. I don't know if anyone's going to want it after it's stripped. If I take it to the church thrift store and they sell it for 50 cents or whatever, I don't know. But what I am going to do is focus on the pieces. Of course, the cannonballs in here, I think there was 4. And I believe 2 sell for $20 or somewhere around there. I paid $10. I remember she won 15. I asked to take 10. There's definitely some good profit there. It's just big. It's been sitting here for months now. And it's one of those things, it's like, I really don't want to have to throw it away or separate the pieces, but we're going to have to do that because we just got to get it moved, get some space. Oh, what else do I got here? This is a pile of Amazon returns that I've gotten over the past couple weeks. Some of these lights, I don't know if these lights were even opened. Hopefully not. I'm just going to have to inspect some of this stuff. I also got some Christmas lights over there that were returned, which is pretty common. This kind of stuff, I might just throw those away. You can plug those in real quick and check them, but unfortunately this magic wand handheld scanner was returned. I think I paid like $7 for this at Goodwill. I did sell it on Amazon. New open box for $100. Not sure why it was returned. I haven't even opened it yet. It's probably been, they probably just didn't like it or whatever. It's just the nature of Amazon, which is why I tell people who want to start on Amazon, it's definitely not for everyone. You need to be moving a lot of inventory to make it worthwhile. Here's a game. This chess game was returned, and it's very rare to get a return on Amazon as far as used board games go. I think I can think of 2, including this one that I've got over the past decade of selling used board games. So luckily those are usually pretty safe. We got this faucet that was returned. From what I can tell, it was just opened. Maybe they decided they didn't like it or whatever. Wasn't installed or anything like that. So I'll probably just sell that on eBay. I'll definitely get my money back on most of this stuff and make a little bit selling it on eBay. It's unfortunate, but that's just is Amazon. Returns are crazy on there, but I do make a lot more money than if I wasn't selling on Amazon. So, you just deal with the returns. Oh, what else can we get into? Got some stuff to test. I got some computer parts for my old computer. I built a new computer. The boxes for those are somewhere. I need to find them so I can put them in the original box and sell them that way. Just so much to do. Let's just get this mousetrap game counted here and see if it's any good. So surprisingly, this mousetrap game is complete and in amazing condition. It's got the paperwork, which is in great condition. I fully expected the big loader and this mousetrap game just to be sold for parts because there's usually something missing. When I was putting this together, I was thinking, why did I buy a mousetrap game? I said I was never going to buy another one of these. Honestly, it only takes about 15 minutes to set it up as long as you have the instructions and follow them. Even has a rubber band. I don't know if it's the original rubber band, but it's holding. So I can get this listed as well. Should get top dollar for it. The main reason I bought this one was because I saw a comp for the exact one sell complete and in good condition for $50 plus shipping. So I'm like, you know what? We'll give it a shot. Luckily, mine's just as good. So I'm probably going to price mine though, $45 plus shipping. I don't want to sit on it too long. There's definitely some of these priced lower on there, but I don't know if the listings are showing as complete. People like to buy games when they know they're actually complete, when they're set out like this and they can actually see the pieces and the condition. It honestly doesn't take much time to just put it out like this, right? It is more annoying to count an old game like this because they don't have a parts list. It just shows you how to put it together, so you pretty much have to put it together just to see if all the pieces are there. Anyway, I think it's worth my time. I'm probably going to have like 35 minutes into it, and I should make right around $30 profit. You know, it's not phenomenal money. Time is money, but I actually kind of had a good time setting it up, to be honest. It was something different. I was much more intimidated by Mousetrap with all the parts, thinking it was going to be hard to set up and hard to figure out. But no, everything went smoothly, so I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So I think it's time to work on these Nerf Vulcan guns. I got one that I kind of bought for parts, and then this one I got at a garage sale for $5. Need to get this listed. Get it listed while I have the photo box down, because it won't fit in that photo box. Just take the photo on the table here. Also got the stand. Where's that at? It's down here. Hey, is the belt there? Where's the belt for this one? It's in there. Now the issue with these guns is battery corrosion can happen. You gotta take the battery pack out, check it. Hopefully the battery pack's actually in there because sometimes there's an optional rechargeable one. And since I don't have the charger cable for this, I really don't want that one to be in there because I have to price it lower. And I just sold one of these recently. I don't 100% remember where the battery pack is on this. Let me grab my screwdriver. Well, apparently there's batteries in it. Oh, it has some darts in it. They're shooting them behind the cabinet. That's going to be annoying. Well, that's a promising sign. It's tested and working. Still, I'll take the batteries out before I sell it. I don't sell anything like this with batteries included because I don't know how long it's going to sit before it sells. I don't know how bad the batteries are. They could start leaking at any time. Plus, it takes like 6 D batteries or something, so it would really add to the weight of the shipping. So right here on the bottom is where you take off the battery cover. You got the, oh, I got it upside down. I think the batteries are coming out. So there we go, 6 big old batteries. Looks clean in there. That's good. I made the mistake of not taking the batteries out before I just let it sit in the death pile for a couple years. And also this thing comes apart pretty well for shipping. You can even unscrew this part right here, which sticks out, and get it packed up pretty tight. Save a little bit on shipping. Of course, something like this, I'll probably ship UPS because it's a bit longer. I don't want to do priority mail. I have to pay that extra. But yeah, I'll get this photographed and we'll get it listed today. So it is missing a little cap that goes over that trigger, unfortunately. But since I have this one I have for parts here, because there's some broken pieces on it, I was able to just pull this one off to make this other one complete and get max dollar for it. So I'm probably just going to save this gun and sell it for parts. I'm going to open the battery pack though, just to make sure it's not corroded. I mean, I think I could sell the battery pack alone probably for 20 bucks. And it looks like the one I bought for parts is very clean in the battery pack. So that's going to be definitely worth the $7.99 I paid for it. I'll hang on to it because at some point I'm going to find one of these and the battery pack's just going to be corroded to oblivion. And I'll have one waiting. I also got another tripod, which is commonly not included with these. Battery pack cover, which is a good seller. This one came with 2 chains, which a lot of times the chains are missing. So definitely a great pickup. So I just want to say I am making some progress. Within the last week, I have emptied 2 totes, got the stuff dealt with. I actually have 4 empty totes now total. I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more totes, so I just needed to list them. No point in having full totes when you can get them listed. The stuff inside listed and dealt with. Let's see what else I got in some of these boxes or totes coming up. Oh, yeah, these. Yeah, maybe I'll list these today. These things are just taking up space. All these vintage Tupperware cups I got at Goodwill. I think that'd be a good thing to get rid of. Clear up some space for sure. Got this massager, which I remember not being worth much. Where did I get this? I think I got this at a rummage sale, right? Didn't pay much for it. Got some other stuff in here. Oh yeah, this is some Eagle GPS thing. I remember it not being worth a whole lot though. Yeah, I want to get all these cups listed for sure. There's a good thing to get listed, this Cowboys float. I also remember it not being very valuable. I do remember the community sale. This is the same community sale. I think I got all the Crocs, which was great. There's a baseball glove down here. It's crazy how some of this stuff just gets put in the death pile when you're really, really busy. I usually list my gloves very quickly. I also have bats I need to list, and it's spring. That's honestly what I should be listing right now. That weird Mario Kart thing I got at a garage sale. The iPhone, which I think I got this much cheaper than $10. It's just an older one, not worth a whole lot. There's a calculator I got for 50 cents. Vintage cookie cutters. Should have probably listed those before Christmas. 99 cents a bag. Pretty good deal, I think. Here's a book. Where'd this book come from? I think I practically got that free. And it's worth very little. I just didn't want to get rid of it because it had some value. Let's take a look in one more while we're at it. Kind of fun going through some of these. Got some Halloween masks. I'm not in any hurry to get those listed, honestly. Not big money anyway. I remember this Care Bears thing I got. Not worth a whole lot. Just got it at a garage sale though. Of course, it didn't have a thermostat, but yeah, I remember the little figures. Oh, all this Disney Cars stuff I got that year. A little quarter cable charger. Some G.I. Joes, which were actually a bad buy. I'll have to check to see if these went up in value. Paid a little bit for them, and I just figured they'd be worth it. I mean, I paid like $8 a piece or something like that, maybe $10 a piece, and just weren't worth it. Considering I had one that was worth like $800 one time to sell. Actually, it might still be listed. I just figured it was a good price to buy those. Yeah, mostly just kind of cheap rummage sale stuff that I pick up for next to nothing. In here, I don't know if I'm going to mess too much with this today. I have to figure out how I'm going to sell that Disney Cars stuff. I don't remember a whole lot about it. This Care Bears thing is a pretty easy list. I might as well just get that listed and out of here. It's not like it's going to be big money, but I can get some money back for what I paid for it and make a little bit of money. Yeah, these G.I. Joes, it just blows my mind. These are from '94. They're sealed and they're on eBay for $5 plus shipping, and they're not even selling. It's so weird how some of these vintage toys, especially like G.I. Joes, certain ones can be worth thousands of dollars on cards. Some of the Ninja Turtles toys like this, even the ones that are newer from the 90s, maybe early 2000s on a card like this would still be more than $5. There's another one that was $15. I really don't know what I want to do with these. I don't think these are ever going to go up in value over time. It's not like it's something I should hold on to. I guess I'll just probably end up taking a loss on them, honestly. Maybe I'll just list all three together. Price them like $20, $25 plus shipping. I think I have around $30 into them, so I'm not really losing that much money. It's just kind of a shame. Just kind of surprising. I thought I was getting a really good deal when I bought those. Just bought them blind. Didn't even think about it at that price. The glove's a $30 glove. I honestly don't even remember where it came from. There's no Goodwill sticker or price tag on it, so it probably came from a rummage sale or a garage sale for very cheap, like $1 or so. I want to get that listed. I got to figure out how I'm going to lot up these cups though. So looking at some of these castle pieces I got, it's definitely going to be more profit parting it out than trying to sell the whole thing with it missing a piece and having a broken piece. Also, it does look like you can snap the bottom parts of the castle off and probably ship it a bit cheaper. Still, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just better to sell these parts. I saw this cannon sell for 30 plus shipping. Saw this piece sell for 20 plus shipping, and this one for like 15, 20. And then I got the cannonballs, which I'll sell for $20 a piece. Well, $20 for a set of 2 a piece, so $40 in cannonballs, and then probably another $40 in figures. If I just sold it all together, I don't think I could sell it for more than $75 in the condition that it's in, so I think this is the best way to go. And as far as these vintage Dynex cups go, looks like I have 18, so I can do lots of 6. Price sell 6 for $25 plus shipping, $24.99. Got about $6 per 6 into them, so there'll be some decent profit there. Hopefully somebody just comes along and buys them all and we save on shipping. I think I'll try selling these Care Bears for $24.99 plus shipping, or maybe just $29.99 free shipping, something like that. Saw some of them selling for $10 plus shipping a piece, so I think that's a fair deal. They're in great condition. Got this stuff over here I need to test, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Already getting a pretty good pile. I also got this, and it didn't sound right. It sounded like it was playing real slow, so I think it's going out. Paid $2 for it at the thrift store. I'll probably just donate it somewhere. I'm thinking about selling at a flea market, getting a table, and just trying to sell some random things. Maybe I'll put it there. Probably won't do that though till next winter, because with spring I'm going to be wanting to hit the sales. I don't want to be at a flea market selling stuff. Looks like this Cowboys float is not on eBay, at least this particular one. There's a couple other brands on there, Cowboy floats. They're like $20 plus shipping. Probably going to price this like $15 plus shipping. Got $5 into it at a garage sale, so we'll make a little bit of money, hopefully move it fairly quick. Then up here I got a few pairs of shoes. I should probably clean up a little and get listed. They're just sitting outside of a tote. Actually has quite a bit of grass in these. I need to brush off. Use some of the Doc Martens balsam on the toes here. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. The toes look pretty good, but you can see some scuffing on these Doc Martens and Ariat boots. So I'm going to use some of this Wonder Balsam stuff. Or not, because it's not in here. How does this even happen? Now I'm going to have to go look for this stuff. Here it is. It's in the other room in my other work tote, but this is the stuff I use. It's like a magic eraser or something for shoes. It just kind of cleans them up, makes them look better. You just rub it in there into the leather. It's a little pricey. I think it's maybe like $15 for one of these. It does last a long time. If you're reselling shoes, you're definitely getting your money back. I don't spend a lot of time trying to get shoes perfect when I do this. It's just to clean up the toes, clean up the scuffs, make them look better. It's worth it for the time, I think. And really, before using the Wonder Balsam, it's good to use a shoe cleaner. I use this Easy Cleaner, all around good shoe cleaner. Just use a microfiber cloth like this just to get the dust and the dirt off before you start applying this stuff. But I'm starting to run out of light, but I think you can probably see a difference. You can see this side still has some scuffing. This side is the one that I've treated, so it looks significantly better for like a minute of work. Here's the Doc Martens. Hopefully it shows up. You can see all the scuffing, and this shoe over here was just as bad, if not worse. You can see it just makes it look so much nicer. Gives them a bit of a shine. Doesn't take long at all to do. And these Allen Edmond golf shoes, same situation. However, they have holes, and some of the Wonder Balsam's getting stuck in there. I'm gonna have to get out, but these weren't bad. Just had a few light scratches. I'm just trying to make them pop a little bit. But even, at least for me, maybe not in the camera, I can just tell the difference by looking at it like this on these. So I'll finish up the other 3 shoes and I'll get these listed as well. There's the finished result. I only spent like 10 minutes cleaning these up, and you can see just how good they look compared to what they look like before. Everything that I use to clean my shoes and I use for my resale business, I have a link in the description for all that if you're interested in seeing what I use. Looks like I still need to dig some of that Wonder Balsam out of that hole though, but other than that, they look great. So when it comes to something like these cups where I'm going to be selling 3 different lots of 6, I just want to make one listing and put the quantity at 3, but since it's used, there can be varying different conditions. One cup may have more wear than the other, for instance. So generally with stuff like that, I pick the cups that are in the worst condition and photograph those, so people will just see the condition and, you know, they'll buy the first set and then somebody else will come along, buy the next set, and they're getting better condition cups, just because I don't want somebody to be disappointed because they get a set that's not, you know, what I have photographed. I could do 3 separate listings. That's just more work, but that's generally how I do it with used items. Sometimes if the quality's very bad on one, I will do 2 separate listings. As far as these cups go, there's very, very minor differences, so I think it's going to be okay. None of them's really in bad shape or anything. I'm just curious how everyone else does it. So this baseball glove is a left-hand throw, which usually means you can get a bit more money, unless there's already a bunch listed. The more common, is the right hand. And with gloves, you always put that in the description if it's either left-hand throw or right-hand throw. I'll still probably price it $30 plus shipping, unless there's no other left-handers on there, then I'll price it higher. So I got a pretty good pile of stuff to list here. Probably a few $100s in profit. Gonna turn something on the TV and finish listing this stuff tonight and then relax a little bit. But there it is, everybody. That's gonna be the video for today. Hopefully you were entertained. I know a lot of people like to turn my videos on like this while they're listing and working. Have something on in the background. I totally get that. Next couple days, I'm gonna try to bang out as much listing as possible. I also have some eye surgeries I have to have this year, which is going to slow me down a lot, especially if my eye detaches like the other one did. Then I'm going to be down for a bit. So I need to be as productive as possible. Before you go, please hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And I really do thank you for watching. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.